Good morning and welcome to Coastal Business Channel. Today we're going to talk about one of the best side hustles for 2023. Now you don't need to have gone to college or get a graduate degree or a certificate in anything. It's to be a social media manager. Now you do need to have those skills. If you are on, Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, what have you, and you know all the ins and outs about keywords and hashtags, how to promote, how to cross promote. Maybe you have the ability to reach out and help someone get collaborations with other channels. Part of putting yourself out there as a social media manager is you need to have a portfolio. So have you had clients? Could it be a friend, yourself? You need to have a portfolio of this is where a channel was, or someone's social media presence. And after working with me, this is where they became. This is where what they achieved. So one of the things I suggest is when you go out there and you're trying to get clients, first of all, you need to know what your target client is. Maybe it's somebody newbie like me, middle-aged. Shh. So getting old is, a fact of life. And I'm very happy that I'm getting old and I'm not, deceased. But also being 50 kind of sucks because, you're not 30 anymore. It would be nice to be 30 with what I know is 50. People who say, 50s are wonderful. Well, they are in a sense because you've gotten older and wiser. But no, I would prefer to be 30. Anyway, maybe your target niche is someone like me. So I don't know the ins and outs of Instagram. I do have an Instagram. I kind of flip through it. For some reason, I have a ton of Asian babies as what I see when I flip through. Love babies. I don't even care what race you are or what color or whatever. But yeah, so I must not be doing something right because I do love babies, but I also love cooking and I love being active and involved in sports. And that's not really on my Instagram feed at all. Anyway, so if you know the ins and outs of the different platforms, okay, you could, if someone's watching this, reach out to me like, hey, this is how I can help you. There are large companies like vidIQ that can help with social media presence, but for me, that would be me needing to do everything. And I don't know, this is my side hustle. I don't even know if it's like a hustle in terms of making money, but this is my little side fun thing to do outside of my regular business. So, but yeah, so who is your target market? And when you know your target market, maybe you reach out to a couple people and say, hey, I know, and I don't think this is necessarily how you used to phrase it, but your regular pricing is you're being charged $75 an hour for help on XYZ. You would be my first customer. This is my portfolio of stuff I've done for myself or for my families. I would be willing to do it to you for $50. And to me, I think you do need to give a discount to get people in the door. And once you, develop a following, then raise your price up. And maybe you're so good at it and you're so in demand that you're going to not ask $75, you're going to ask $100. I don't know what the going rate is. I'm just making these numbers up to kind of prove my point of asking for a discount, get that traction going, and then raise it up. It might be something that you did go to school for this, or you do have a certificate, or you have had a large client and you've done some miraculous things. And so you're not going to go in off the board and offer a discount. As a social media manager trying to get traction, one of the things you're going to want to do is develop your own website or Facebook page or Instagram or maybe a YouTube channel to market your goods and services or your services as a social media manager. So which platform that you use is getting you the most traffic? So you need to keep track of the analytics of your marketing. Maybe you're paying for a Google ad or a Facebook ad. So how much are you paying and what are you getting back? I've done a Facebook ad for my advisory business. I think it cost me $25 and I got a client where I'm making thousands of dollars. So it is something to keep track of and see, what is working for you. So that's it for being a social media manager. I really think you do need to get yourself out there. Let me just make sure that I'm not missing anything because I want to make sure I do take notes. I type up notes for my videos. Sometimes some of my videos are suggesting other websites and platforms, and I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. So good luck being a social media manager. Realize that you're your number one client, right? To get your clients as a social media manager, you need to use those social media platforms and out there. So you are your number one client and do your best, and then you can show what you were able to achieve for yourself and then help other people. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.